What's up, guys? I'm here talking more about the new DLC characters for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Today, we're going to be going through Fused Zamasu, discussing his special attacks, his supers, some basic combos and strategies, and then we're going to hop online and see how it goes. So to start things out with his special moves, quarter circle forward plus attack, he does this sort of slashing move. Which is, it's like pretty good as like a combo ender. You can go into super off it. But the real trick with this attack is that if you press S, you go into flight mode. So we'll cover flight mode a little more later. Let's go through the rest of his specials first. So quarter circle back attack, he puts these bullets next to his head, and then after a little while they fire. So the light version, there's like a short delay, then they fire. The medium version, there's like a longer delay, and then they fire. And then the heavy version, you get both. So it'll fire one quickly, and then one again a little bit later. So a lot of his combo potential seems to come from this attack. You can do stuff like setting it up, using that to hold the opponent still so that you can combo. Actually, Zamasu's trials, like the combo trial mode, his are easily the hardest in the game. So if you want a challenge, I recommend you check those out, and they'll also give you sort of an idea of what his combo potential is, because there's a lot of it there. So quarter circle forward plus special, he does this big slash, covers a lot of real estate, and it wall bounces in the corner, so you can combo off it. Or if you hold the button, it fires this big wave, kind of like Goku Black. This attack seems really good. It can't be super dashed through, which is nice. Only downside, of course, being that it has a really long startup. And this is also his assist. So it seems like actually a really good sort of neutral zoning assist because it can't be super dashed through, covers a lot of real estate, and you can kind of, throw it and then chase after the fireball with the assist. You can, like, follow behind it, use that as an opportunity to get in. So it does seem like he has a really good assist. And then finally, we'll talk about sort of the elephant in the room special move, which is flight mode. So quarter circle back S is how you do flight mode. You can move in any direction while you're in it. It only lasts for a few seconds. Eventually, you fall back down. And you have access to a few attacks while you're up here. So if you press a normal attack button, light, medium, or heavy, you do this slash, and that will end your flight mode, worth noting. Although, because like I mentioned, if you do a slash and then you press S, you fly again, you can kind of loop it. So you can do like slash. You can do like slash into S, into slash, into S, into slash. You can keep doing this. It's worth noting that while he's flying, these slash attacks are not overheads. They can be blocked high or low, so that's something to take note of. But he does have some overhead options while he's flying. One is down plus heavy. He'll do this sort of falling kick thing. That is an overhead, but unfortunately you can't really combo off it because when it hits, the opponent just kind of bounces off the ground like that. He can also just stop flying by pressing back plus special, and when you do this, you can attack on the way down. So I do think that there's some good opportunities here for high-low mix-ups by using his flying. So that definitely gets him some like rush-down mix-up potential. You can also do S in the air to shoot Ki Blast, or hold it to shoot 3. You can combo off this with the slash, and you can go into like Vanish or something like that. So that seems pretty good. And then if you do forward plus S, you'll do this giant slash thing. And again, if you hold it, it shoots the bullet. The giant projectile wave thing. So I think that there's kind of a lot of potential here. This seems to kind of be the core of the character. Like, one cool thing is that if you do the slash and then fly, you can keep applying pressure after. If you do the light slash and then fly, it leaves you pretty close. But if you do the medium slash and fly, it kind of moves you back a little bit, as you can see. So you can do stuff like, medium slash, fly, shoot bullets, slash, stuff like that to try to bait them into doing like a down heavy or something. And then combo off it if it hits. So definitely a lot of mix-up potential there. Or, as I mentioned, also a lot of combo potential. Using stuff like his quarter circle back heavy, you can just do really crazy stuff. A lot of damage, especially like with assists. You can use assists to set it up. Stuff like that. So let's talk about his supers real quick. They kind of fill in some of the holes in his gameplay. So first of all, this is his first super. It's just a basic combo ender. It's pretty good. He throws the ball, can do it in the air or the ground. But the opponent does air tech out of it, so you're not going to be able to continue pressure very well after it hits. His second super is done kind of like Hellzone Grenade. It shoots out all these bullets. So the nice thing there is, you know, you can knock the opponent down, throw this out, maybe use this as an opportunity to set up the ball thing. So you can start doing mix-ups, making them block those orbs. That super seems like it's kind of like his party starter type thing. Whenever it hits, you know, you can start setting up combos off it and stuff like that. They kind of bounce up in a nice way that makes it fairly easy to combo off of. Like that. So this seems like a really, really good super, maybe even better than Piccolo's Hellzone Grenade, because it's easier to combo off of. It kind of keeps them closer to the ground. But it's worth noting, unlike Hellzone Grenade, it does not track to the opponent. You can see here it just shoots at this angle no matter what. Although you can do it in the air to give it a little bit more range, make it reach a little bit farther. So yeah, really, really great super. Kind of one of the core elements to his game plan, I think. And then we'll talk about his level 3. His level 3 is kind of cool. It does this like column of light, and then it zaps the guy a bunch. So obviously this is really good as a combo ender. Works in most combo situations, does good damage. So it seems good, you know, hard knockdown like most level 3 supers. I believe even if it's done in the air, you get a hard knockdown, which is a little bit rare. Usually if you do an air level 3, they can air reset. So yeah, that seems good as well. I don't think it has much use outside of combos, but it is very good as a combo ender. So we'll talk about some of his notable normals here. He has a low hitting crouch light, which is nice. So he can do a 3-hit low combo starter. Something that's interesting about Zamasu that kind of limits his combo potential is he cannot do an air launcher. You know, like a lot of characters, if you knock them up in the air, you can do an air launcher afterwards to continue the combo. Zamasu cannot do that. He's kind of like Frieza, where he can only launch from the ground. If you try to do down heavy in the air, you obviously get this downward looking thing. So his combo potential does feel a little bit limited in that respect. You kind of have to go straight into a ground launcher. But like I was mentioning, you know, with stuff like his orbs, his combo potential does get really crazy. So I definitely think that he's not necessarily like a super low damage character because he has such potential. You know, with flight and stuff, he has a lot of potential. But if you're just doing basic combos like, you know, stuff like this, he actually does do pretty low damage. You know, that kind of thing. Really, he tops out around like 30-40%. So to do the max damage, you're going to have to do some tricky stuff with like orb setups and stuff like that. So I think he's a character with a lot of potential. He's pretty difficult to play. And so I think there's kind of a long way that people are going to be able to go with this character. So I'll show you a couple of bread and butters. Here's just a basic one. If you don't have any kind of setup, you can just do a basic combo like this. There we go. 44%, not terrible at all. Or if you do have the orb setup with light orb, you can do this. Let me try it again. You kind of have to set up the orbs with the right timing. And then that goes into super. Like that. So that's with light orbs, or with heavy orbs if you use that meter. This is actually one of his trials. Seems really, really good. There we go. Pretty ridiculous damage. Obviously does use 2 meters because you have to use 1 to set up the orbs. But yeah, with the orbs and with his Hellzone Grenade type super, you can definitely set up a lot of stuff. So he seems really cool, and I think we're going to see some really ridiculous combo videos with him later on. But with that out of the way, we're just going to hop into an online match, give it a try, and see how it goes. So let's jump right to that. Alright guys, here we are in a match with Zamasu. Our basic game plan here is going to be keep him away with projectiles, frustrate him maybe. Use Yamcha Assist as an opportunity to go into the orbs. Apparently just get rushed down by Vegito Blue. Okay, we got a hit. I'm just gonna go straight into Super here. Oh, it worked! Okay, the Vanish. Okay, we managed to get the block that time. Not that time. Oh, no. Okay, he tagged us out. I'm actually fine with this. Let's see if we can apply those Vegito Blue skills we got yesterday. Nice. Okay, feeling okay about it, guys. Feeling okay. The counter, yes. Okay, feels good. Uh-oh. Okay, whiff down heavy. Got super dashed. Let's see what the combo is. Okay, pretty good. Okay, we're gonna go into Zamasu here. Woo! Okay, we got the down heavy. Nice. Alright, I want to try to get some actual fly pressure in, hopefully. Just haven't really gotten in, actually. There's the down heavy. And then we'll go into this super to start applying pressure. Oh, I could have comboed off that. I was not looking for it. Not ready. Uh-oh, we got hit on the back. I think I'm just going to Sparking, try to keep Zamasu alive. There it is, boys. Oh my gosh, we got it in. So clearly my pressure needs a lot of work, but I think in terms of like neutral, projectiles, combos, we're getting there a little bit with Zamasu. So he's a really, really fun character, but pretty hard to play, really different from everything else in the game so far. So I think he's really awesome. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more content like this, maybe check out the tutorial I did yesterday for Vegito Blue. Or you can check out any of my many other Dragon Ball FighterZ character videos. So that's going to be it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.